Okay, so we've got it downloaded, we've got it renamed. Now I'm just going to double click the session. I already have Pro Tools open, so I may have to cancel that out and just open it up. Oh, it did it. So there's a couple ways to do this. Some folks recommend that you don't start Pro Tools by double clicking on a session folder, that you just open up Pro Tools and then open up the session, that you may avoid some errors. I've found that to be true in the past, so that's not a bad thing to remember. You'll notice that I get this box here that says the original disk allocation for the session cannot be used. Check the disk allocation window to see what's changed. This is not an error. It's just saying that it started out on one hard drive and it's moved to a different one, so something may be different. I don't need to see a detailed report, so I'm just going to click No. Now, when I come into this, let me close these other windows now. You see that I don't have many things going on. I don't have my edit window. And I do have a mix window there. So in this case, what I need to do to go to see my edit window is to go up to the window menu and just choose Edit, and I'll get this view. So that's, again, something that's a good thing to remember, is that if this ever goes away, you can either go to Window and choose Edit, or if you like keyboard shortcuts, Command equals on the alpha part of the keyboard. So what we are looking at, there's a couple things here. We've got the video track. That's the only track that's visible. You'll notice that there is no audio in place. If you need audio, there is some audio that actually is in there, but it's hidden right now. There should be a window open called Memory Locations. So if you don't have this Memory Locations window visible, what you do is just go up to Window and just look for Memory Locations and click on it. And Command and number key 5 is the keyboard shortcut for that. We have this video preview window, which is something different than what we had before. So this, when we start to play back or put our cursor, you can see the video at that point in time. And that can go away. If you don't want it, just click on it and it disappears. And if you need it to come back, go to the window menu and then choose Video or Command and then number key 9. With this video window, you can also resize it and make it bigger by just either physically clicking and dragging on the bottom right corner, or if you right-click on it, you can choose some stock sizes. So the one thing that I want to point you to here is that there are some locations in here, this thing called memory locations. Some programs call these markers. You might hear me call them markers from time to time. And these really identify where your project starts. So if you're working on Elephant Dream 1, then this marker here at the very beginning shows you exactly where it starts. Now, one thing that's very misleading about this is that these sections that we're seeing here are only 1.5 minutes, but we know that our clips are 2 minutes long. So if you just, if you were working on Elephant Stream 1 and you just worked from here to there, you'd be leaving out 25% of the project that you're supposed to be doing. So what you should do is, if you're working on this section, just take it and move it 30 seconds back so that it's a full 2 minutes. The other thing you can do is, if you're working on Elephant Stream 1, you'll look and see in the locations window, there's something that says duration. If I click on Elephant Stream 1 duration, I can see now that these markers actually extend all the way out, and that gives me the real length that I'm working with. So duration is going to be a better indication of everything that you should be working on. So all this other stuff now is just a bunch of noise. All this ED6, I don't need this other stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. So I'm going to the really quick way to do that is to press the Option key or Alt if you're on Windows, and you'll notice that in the Memory Locations window you get a little pencil. So if I click now, let me undo that because I deleted the wrong one. It will delete all this other stuff. So I'm just going to clear out everything that I don't need.